This podcast provides a platform that will share many different points of views that should empower you, uplift you, make you want to go out and do right. When you hear the term still a man, say, yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Let's go.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Still a Man podcast. All right, tonight we're going to get right into it. The topic is rumor has it that all women secretly hate one another. Now, hate is such a strong word, so let's go ahead and throw a little bit of candy on that, candy coat it, water it down a little bit, make it more digestible. So let's say they dislike one another. Is that a better word, ladies? Ladies?
Yes, that's a better word.
Okay. All right. So guys, we're basically going to be riding shotgun tonight. The women's are going to head up the discussion because this is pertaining to them. But just like them, when it comes to topics about the men, they have an opinion, and so do we. And we will get both sides to this story. So we're going to get the male perspective and the female perspective. Now, during my research on this topic, this is what I found. It reads like the list of offenses, the reason, the factors of division reads like an alphabet. So, Tanya, you want to pull up that list that I sent you earlier? We'll give her a minute. Let me know when you're ready, T. Tanya, you can hear me?
No, my phone was on mute, and so I had it up. My phone was on mute. I got it now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta put it back on. Come back to me because I don't want any background.
All right. So basically, just let me know when you're ready, and I'll just try to tell them it by off the top of my head, but then you can read the initial list when you come back in. All right. So this is what I found. So let's see. Let's do it like the alphabet. So A. These are the reasons why these are the dividing factors under the letter A. Accolades. People, they dislike one another because they are mad because these certain women have basically achieved accolades that they didn't, accomplishments and stuff like that. Attitude. They contribute attitude to the reasons why they do not get along with other women because they feel like these women got attitude that's not befitting of their positions in life. Acceptance. These women have a lack of acceptance. They don't accept other women into their circle, into the in crowd because they had a problem with being accepted by the females in their immediate family and things like that. So it's something that they circulate. B, these women, it has a lot to do with their behavior. The fact that they're bitter. They dislike one another due to the other woman's beauty, or based upon, let's say, the woman's body type. Pretty sure you guys can figure out some more B's to add to that.
Yeah. Oh,
hold
can
on.
you hear me?
Yeah, let me finish, and then you can read that list. C. So it's basically because there is communication. There's issue with women being chatty, women being hooking up into cliques and stuff like that. And simply because they just don't care enough about one another. D. Let's go ahead and just call it what it is, division. They're divided. So that's why they dislike one another. And the fact that, what's the other D? We said because they desire things that the other women have, things that they don't have. Let's go to E. What was E? Straight up evil. Some of them women are just evil.
Envy.
Well, there you go. There goes another one. Envy.
Egotistical.
Egotistical. See, there we go. We just add them up as we go along. See, it's a long list. Then you go to F. The biggest one on the list is a big, giant, capital F for fear. They're fearful.
And fakeness. And fakeness.
Oh, some of them might be fake too.
And fashionable sense.
Okay. And then it might be just they lack faith. You know, that's probably the other reason why they have an issue with their fellow woman, their parent. And where do we are? We on G. Got to get the big G in there for greed. And don't forget the one that just breaks up everybody and anything, gossip. All right, now we go from G to H. Excuse me. Yes, H. Hate. There you go. There's the big one. Capital H. Hate. Let's go on to I.
Honorary. There, you got honorary too.
All right, we'll throw honorary in there with the with the H. I. People who have insecurities. Another reason why is because of influence. They're easily influenced by others. All right, now we are on to J.
Wait, you got insecure and I?
Insecure starts with I.
Yeah, you already said that.
Did you say insecure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So the last one is what I found was J, and it simply amounts to jealousy. All right, now how you guys feel about this list? Let's go to the ladies.
Well, there's L for liar.
All right, let's go to the ladies first. Tanya, you can go ahead and read that list and see if I missed anything.
Let me see. Under A, I have their aura.
Okay.
And their glow for G. Their did you do communication under C?
Yeah, lack of communication.
And you dislike.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, one more.
Wait, Timmy. Wait, we want to hear from the women first. Go ahead, Tanya.
Disloyal.
Yep. Lack of loyalty.
Yeah, that's it that I got for now.
All right, Patsy, how about you? Can you add to that list?
Ugly. For you, they're really ugly.
Okay. Ugly attitude, ugly behavior, ugly disposition, ugly mindset, ugly language. Okay. All right. Maria, you want to contribute? You got something to add?
What was it? What was the question?
Just basically the alphabets. Basically, does any of those letters? Do you have anything that you feel like contributes to the dislike that women have for one another?
Y'all probably said it all. Envious, jealous, dislike, disloyal.
All right. So did I get all the ladies? I got Maria, I got Tanya, I got Patsy. Is there any more ladies? Did any more ladies join us?
I think Kiana just joined us.
Duchess, you want to jump in there?
I joined you, but y'all said I didn't hear what you said for like A, B, C, D.
Well, you just go on down. Whatever you think that contributes to it, just go in there, add it in there. We'll tell you if we said it or not.
Devious.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, capital D.
That is a good one.
That is a great one.
Yes, I meant to say selfish too.
Oh, selfish? Okay,
yeah,
that's
should have went
expanding.
down to S.
That's expanding it. That's what I said. Just letters from the alphabet. All right. That's
Selfless.
the ladies. Kiana, did you have any more?
Destructive.
I don't know. Some women can be scandalous.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's another one, another S. Did all right, Timmy, let's go with you first. Go ahead, Timmy. Let the fellas get their perspective.
For the B, you forgot boss.
Bossy?
Not bossy, but boss being a boss chick.
Okay, so they're mad. Okay, they dislike them because they're in a boss position, boss status.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I like that. I like that.
But I had an acronym.
All right, let's hear it.
It's called girls.
All right,
And with girls stands for girls interacting real life situations.
okay, all right, that's a good one.
Did we get betrayal in there?
Oh yeah, that's another capital B, a red B.
Backstabbing. The backstabbing too.
That goes hand in hand with betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
Sad but true. Sometimes it ends in bloodshed.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go to Sean. Sean, you got something to add to that list?
I'll do what Kay did. I'll go down where we left off at. I'll do T, trifling.
Ooh, that's a good. That's a great one. What is that? A capital T or a lowercase?
All
That's
caps.
a capital T.
Everything is
Oh,
capital.
well.
All
Everything is
caps.
capital.
With an
All right.
exclamation mark afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. All right. So we going red letters or just straight black letters?
Whichever one hits the soul.
Okay.
So that would be red.
All right. Any more?
Let's see. I don't want to do another T.
Well, if there's another one, just put it up there.
Did we say whorish?
Wow.
I'm not the other T. Toxic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We went all the way
Skip
down
right
to W.
over. Just skip right
down to
over
W.
you and B. All right. Horace.
How about Basin? How about V, Basin?
Okay. All right. So any more? All right, let's go to Brimage. What you got for us?
Not really a lot. I don't want to hurt them. I'll just say S for sneaky.
Okay, sneaky. All right. That's a
Well,
good one.
it's true.
You would come up with that with that letter and that word. Sneaky. Any more?
Nah, I'll save it.
Yeah, you we know what's going on over there. You trying to get back to that ham sandwich, but that's all right. you gave us sneaky. All right, Minister of Conspiracy, what you got for us?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nah, I just was adding to his T with the toxic. And then I was thinking condescending.
Ooh. Tell him how you really feel. What
controlling
else?
and what was it was something else with a C. I forgot the other one.
You didn't forget about it. Just think about the last time the person that did you wrong. It'll come up.
No, I'm not I'm talking about with their relationships, because some
Combative.
of them are
combative. That's another good one.
Carefree.
Well, yep, because they can hate them because they're carefree. Yep. All right. Did I get everybody? Did we miss anyone? All right, let's talk about it. So these things is tradition. It can be passed down from generation to generation, just like other habits and stuff like that. So, all right, let's just ask you guys, where do you think this starts? Where did this bad behavior come from? Kiana, you want to start?
Bad behavior. I mean,
what contributes to this dislike? What this discourse? What brings this all about? What stirs it up?
I mean, you're thinking about what I said earlier. Mm-hmm. I said I believe that a lot of it is,
Don't hold back.
Patriarchal system. So if we have the women fighting amongst themselves, they can't join together to take over this patriarchal system that it oppresses women. So that's part of the reason why I feel like it has been beneficiary to a lot of men to have women against each other.
So, and I just want to be clear about this. So are you saying that men can be a contributing factor to this division of women?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
All right.
Because most of the time it's either it's over a man, around a man,
I figured that's where you was going with that too.
behind a man, something man adjacent.
It has to do with self-worth too.
Oh, yeah. Another good one. That's another good S. That's a good S. Let's go and throw a gold color on that one. Where was it? Say it again for the cheap seats. What'd you say?
Self-worth. You got to know your worth.
Now is that a capital?
Yeah, self-confident too.
Ooh,
self-esteem.
Y'all dropping jewels now. Dropping jewels. They all go hand in hand. That's a handful of diamonds right there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, Patsy, what do you think contributes to where this behavior stems from? Why women just dislike one another off of the first time they meet without any formal introduction? You just walk in the room and the devil and the angel was on your shoulder arguing, and you know the devil said, I can't stand that beat. So how does that happen?
I think part of that is because like someone in the room be like looking at you, saying how well you dress, how confident you look, that you actually take love towards yourself to do your hair, dress yourself, look good. You know, you done went and got your nails done, so they jealous over there because you're really taking like giving yourself that TLC that you need to look good, feel good, and you naturally put that out there in the atmosphere. And and sometimes when you're looking at me, like for me, I know when I get out there and I do stuff, I don't pay nobody no mind that be hating on me. I don't even pay no mind. It just like shut down the, cause like I might glance at it and be like, yeah, they don't know me. So then they hating on people because you coming in the room like looking good, feeling good, and stuff, and just kind of like, dang, what's she doing to spend all this money? But you might not have to spend a lot of money to look good.
It's almost like they spend too much time in that room and they start looking to find something wrong with the next person that walks through the door. All right, T. Right. Tanya, you want to contribute? Where you think that stems from?
That stems from them dealing with how they feel about themselves and looking for, they see the glow. See, a lot of people walk into the room and they have that glow about them, their aura. You can see their personality, they're just happy with themselves. They're in a good place. And other people can sense that. And if they're not in a good place, they hating on you already. Oh, she thinks look at her. Why is she looking so happy? Because they're not happy.
Yep.
So that's another word we left off of for H, happy. Some people will hate you simply because you're happy or you appear to be happy. Okay, Maria, what do you think is a contributing factor? Where do you think this dislike for the fellow woman comes from?
As I was telling you the other day, it comes from them not being confident within themselves. They want what you have, or they look at you and think that you may get it easy, but they really don't know your story.
Oh, that is good.
I like that. Preach, my sister, preach. All right. Sean, have you witnessed this behavior? Because see, this let's be clear about this, ladies. This is not about us. So even in a situation where a man can be the contributing factor, it's about how you feel about self and one another. Because it stems beyond that man, because he is just a portion of the equation. So Sean, have
Hey,
you
that was my
witnessed
other
this?
C. It just came back to me. It was controlling. Sorry.
You said control.
Yep.
You really feel about this controlling, because you said it twice.
I said controlling and condescending.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
Yeah.
about
Yep.
it.
I thought I just said toxic.
No, don't worry about it. That's what you seen in them. So next time you see him displaying this behavior, perhaps you should tell them.
No, I
That,
don't mean for me. I mean some women like to control the situation and
yes,
narrative. That's
I'm
why
quite
they
aware
can't
of that. I'm
get
quite
along
aware
with
of
the
that.
other ladies.
So I'm saying you might have experienced it by witnessing it before watching them engaging with one another. That's what I'm saying. All right, Sean, have you witnessed this behavior? I mean, have you witnessed women like being as a chatty, or clicking and just whispering, talking about one another, or straight giving the devil eyes?
Yeah, I've seen that and witnessed that. To piggyback off of what Gregory just said, I would go a step further to when because you just use cliquish.
Mm-hmm.
I would categorize those individuals as bullies.
Oh, another B word.
Mm.
You know what? There's a wealth of women part of this panel, and we used a lot of B words, but I haven't heard the one yet that they're fond of using when
That they
confronting
bitchy.
their fellow woman.
Because it's not
Yep.
necessary.
Mm, mm. That was understood does not need to be spoken.
That's right. Because all these other words that we said on this panel, that B word encompasses some of that.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Ooh. All right. So again, Sean, I go back to you. So you witnessed this behavior, and where might you seen this?
See, but
Wait a minute, Timmy. Wait. I'll come to you. Let me finish with Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
I the last time that I can tell you that I actually witnessed this was the years when I used to bounce in the club.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that the women would interact with each other in the line before even getting inside, just sizing each other up, looking, oh my God, I can't believe she wore that, and this, that, the third. And so, that's about the last time in my adult life that I've had any interaction with grown folks acting like that.
Okay. I'll come back to you because I want to ask you about another environment. Timmy, go ahead.
yeah, I seen it. And I just be wondering how could that be that if the women would be more uh receptive to one another as far as don't pass judgment, but it seems like there'd be a lot of somebody that they don't know, or somebody just coming in, because the new people are always gonna get that stare, and how they present themselves, is true what they say. Your first impression leaves in a lasting impression. So if someone comes in with an impression that looks like it's not right, of course it's gonna be on right then and there, because people can read body language. People can pick up on signs and things like that, facial expression, or way somebody roll their eyes, or if they ask them a question and they did some little slick words behind it, and so people pick up on those type of things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gregory, you said you witnessed this behavior.
With the controlling thing, it's more like a manipulation thing. They might be manipulative.
Ooh, that's another good word. Another good word. That might be that controlling person trying to get in touch with you right now.
That's not my fault.
Well,
I
I was
was
wondering
gonna
what
wait
that
until
was.
it was over.
It's a horn.
All right. So, do you want to continue, or do you need to go give
I
it?
was gonna say I don't know if it's because girls are a little bit more judgmental than men.
Ooh,
Like they'll
another good J.
judge you by your appearance and stuff and decide if what category to put you in. Poor,
Okay.
middle class, rich.
Brimit, you want to jump in there? Have you experienced this? Have you witnessed this behavior? Any of these things?
Kind of go back to the way you asked the question to the women, where they think it stemmed from, where they might have seen it at the very beginning. I got to remind the viewers and you guys that this been going on for all so long. There's this thing called dress up. So when you was younger, females would play dress up and always worry about who was gonna look the prettiest, whose dress was fitting them. Can I wear these shoes, these high heels, and we swap, swap and switch or whatever. But as they got older, they still played the game dress up. They still dress up. They put makeup on. They go out here. They want to look their finest. What the problem is with the other women that don't know them because they're not in the house while they're getting dressed or playing dress up with their friends that's close to them or family members, they underneath assumption. They thinking because this lady came out with a fly arm, drawn eyebrows, or fake eyelashes, or lipstick, and foundation all over their face, and some name brand clothes, or well put together, just dressed good. That they're living a rich life. When you peel back the layers from playing dress up and take all that makeup off, they might just be your equal. Either y'all are business bound or are very educated, or you both was pretty much stupid.
Ooh, that's another S word. All right.
Wait, here's
Oh,
the
hold on,
word.
Uncle D.
Hold on. Let Tanya go and then you go, G. Go ahead, Tanya. Ladies first.
Precondition.
Preconditioning. Okay.
Yes, because this goes back to the field versus the house.
Uh-oh.
The light versus the dark. Light skin versus dark skin.
Oh yeah.
And we're talking about as it pertains to the female species, the female gender.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Always,
So you gonna paint us a picture, or do we need to paint it ourselves?
What I'm saying is that we've been it's like how that term that Doug use about the what's that word she used about the generational in our DNA?
Oh, DNA. Yeah, it's in your DNA. Kiana?
Trauma.
Yes.
You want to say that what you talk about DNA?
What generational trauma?
There you go.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying about that is that the precondition of women not hating on one another is part of that.
So again,
that is some true.
It's learned behavior. Gregory, you were saying?
I was gonna say back to what my godmother was saying about the patriarchal system, and then I was gonna give the ratio of men to women in America, which is supposedly for every 8 women, there's 10 men, and if you calculate it up, it's 98 women to 100 men. So there's always gonna be the last 2 women fighting for their spot to get into.
Well, you said the ratio is 98 women to 100 men.
Yeah.
So there's always 2 left over whereas the men is concerned. So that means 2 of those ladies or I don't know, they'll be competing for it, or they'll have the pleasure
Yes.
of two men. And that's going to bring about some envy, don't you think? Because if you
Yes.
got one and I got two, what's wrong with this?
Yeah, 98 males to 100 females in the U.S. as of
Basically had it
2021.
backwards.
No, he had it right. He said 98.
No, he had it backwards because
He had
Keanu
it
just
backwards.
said,
He said
Keanu just
98
said
women
as
to 100 men.
less
There's
men
less men
than
than
women.
more women. I knew that. They've been saying that for the longest.
The reason
Okay.
why I
When
didn't
I
believe
was
it
a
either is
kid,
because a lot of men are dying.
yes, even when I was a kid, they were saying women outnumber men 5-1 or something like that.
Okay, so if there's 100 women and 98 men, that means 2 of that 100 are going to be without a mate. So somebody's going to be sharing or taking somebody's all together.
Or they are the same sex. That's what is happening.
Hmm.
We won't even throw that in
Well,
there.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
I
what's
was reading
happening.
this. Mine says 98 males to 100 females.
Yeah, so there's more
But you
females
said
to
it
men.
backwards,
You
G.
said it backwards.
That's
No,
all.
I
You said
didn't.
it.
It's
You
98
said
males to
100
100
men
females,
to
so there's an
98
extra 2
women.
women.
That's what you said.
all right, that's
Yes.
neither here or there. The
The
point
point
is
is
that there's more women
the men.
Than
than
men.
men. And so
Yeah.
here we go
And
again.
there's a lot more women now than men.
And y'all have the pick.
Yeah,
You better understand what I'm saying.
Y'all can pick and choose what you want. So y'all are like the dominant.
What if they had like a goddamn like a pick a squad type of thing, right?
Like an
So
auction.
you have say you have the women who wants to beat men. You over here on that side, and the men that wants to beat women, you go over there on that side with the women.
Let's not get off topic. That's a whole nother show. Let's talk about Mean Girls, the Mean Girl factor. Do y'all know what the Mean Girl factor is? Maria, do you know what the Mean Girl factor is?
Enlighten us.
Yeah.
What
The
is it?
mean girl factor is when you choose to be in a gang, a clique, and you gain up on one person and you make their life miserable.
Okay, good. Now y'all have the definition. Have you ever been subjected to it, or have you been the person that was guilty of doing it to someone else? I'm gonna stay with Maria. Go you first, Maria.
Well, I'm going to say I was subjected to it, and I probably was a part of the group of girls, but not, intentionally doing that to somebody. But I probably hung with girls, that was like that.
Guilty by association.
Yes. So I also know that, probably in middle school, a lot of girls didn't like me.
And that being what was the contributing factor? Did you ever learn what it was? Because let me stop right there, because during your upbringing, light-skinned girls, pretty girls, girls that are confident, and you just happen to be all of the above, that was an issue, one of the leading remedies for hate, contributing factors for hate. So
And altercations.
It would be the enviness. I never, I always felt that, I never did anything to anybody for them not to like me. And it goes along with that saying she thinks she's all that. I never said that. You said that. So that's how you feel.
Okay. So it was elementary when you first experienced elementary or middle school?
Middle school. Elementary, it was still an innocent thing. Everybody was friends. It was more like middle school where it all started.
So that's adolescence. That's when the puberty and all that other stuff start to take effect. All right, Patsy, you next.
Wait, let me just add. That's also when boys come into factors for girls.
The estrogen mixed with the T factor. All right. Patsy, when was the first time you experienced it? Was you subjected to it, or are you guilty of being the aggressor?
I think I might have been subjected to it a little bit, but like I didn't really like pay no attention because I know like there was like one time someone was talking trash to me and I was like so I don't even know what they were talking trash to me about, but I'm like so, and then this girl went by us while we're talking to go into her apartment, and the girl that was talking trash to me was like stop that girl and say, oh, she wanted the girl to beat me up. And the girl was like, why? Because she kept telling me, because I kept telling her so. And me and the girl that was going passing by us looked at each other, and I shrugged my shoulders and shook my head, yeah. And we both looked back at the other girl, and she told the girl so and walked up on it. And I was grinning ear to ear about it. I'm like, and then I turned back to that other girl talking trash. And I said so, and I went on to go to my apartment, you know.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question.
Like, it was like she trying to bully me and talk trash and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
And she tried to enlist others to do so. What age was that?
Oh, probably about 12 or so.
Adolescence again. Tanya?
Yep.
Victim or villain?
Both.
Okay, let's share. It's sharing time.
Well, I'll say that I was the villain when I moved to Massachusetts with my father out in Haverhill.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the only Black kid at one of three Black kids at an all white school, and wanting to be with the in crowd. I beat on the girl. She was a girl that probably had a hard life at home because she came to school dirty all the time.
Okay.
But I purposely went and attacked her because the kids that I was in with put me up to it. So I was guilty of that, and I'm still sorrowful about it. Like I'll still say to this day, if I ever see this child again, I would apologize for that, because that is one thing that still sticks with me.
Because all you did is add to her trauma at home.
Yeah, I added trauma.
Right,
yeah.
and that
She probably a damn mass murderer. She probably is.
Timmy, you just make it even worse. She said she was remorseful. Now you trying to give
But
her
the thing of it is, the reason why I am
that happens, Dave.
Can I speak, Timmy? Calm down.
Go ahead, Tanya.
The reason why I feel so bad about that is because growing up, I was more of a protector than an assaulter. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
When the kids in school were talking about other kids that came to school smelly, was being picked on, I would take up for them.
Mm-hmm.
But then here I moved to Massachusetts, and the tables turned, and then I become the aggressor, and so that wasn't what my spirit was really all about. So that's one of the reasons why it still bothers me to this day. But then later on, in middle school into high school, I was the victim.
Oh. So now you're no more the new girl trying to fit in. Well, you are again. You're faced with that, because once you leave middle school, there's a whole different party once you go to high school, especially if it's not the same crowd, and everybody's feelings change once they go to high school.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do you guys think that when people do stuff like that to people when they're growing up, do you think that shapes who they are, that mess with their insecurity, that mess how they deal with society with other people?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does.
Especially because you're in your informative years at that 12 through, I don't know, 20 something. So yes, it would affect the way you go through life.
So
It does,
so
because when I was in
Just
elementary, I was in choir, and I was having a singing practice with my teacher, and I started to sing using what is that, the vibrato?
soprano.
No, it's a musical term that people use when they're doing their voices.
Vibrato.
Yes. So I was using that, and they started making fun of me. And so I left out of the music class and had a hard time. Like, it was something going through my school years I never even ventured to go back to.
So we could be talking. We could have been talking to an unsung Diana Ross right here. Had you stayed there
And trained my voice, yeah. It got
and
training
go up
for
the
my
skill.
yeah.
Well, you know, I was gonna put you to the test and ask you to sing something for us, but
No, I'm definitely not doing that.
I won't put you on the
I'm definitely not doing that, especially now.
All right.
I used to be able to carry a tune, but it's all gone right now.
And don't worry about you. Sing for Jesus now. Oh, everybody sings for Jesus. It's an angelic melody. It's pleasing to his ears. Kiana, was you ever the mean girl or the victim of the mean girl?
Neither.
Ooh. Now you gotta explain.
That's not, even back then, that's not my character to be ganging up on people. And I think that if you was trying to mess with me, I would be running to fight you. So I was neither one of those. And I think it probably helped that I was in a predominantly white school, because I didn't have those, like, in my class alone, there's only 6 of us, 3 girls and 3 boys. That's it in my class. The class one above me, I want to say it was, no, I think they had a little more, maybe 8. So 3 or 4 girls, and then the rest were boys. So it wasn't that, like, gangy, clicky thing that it could have been. So, I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I seen it.
Okay, so what'd you witness?
Of course, you see people ganging up on people. Yeah, again, I think being in Mexico saved me some things. Like, I wasn't out during the week. I had to come home. So between my homework and, you can't go outside after dark. Monday through
Friday.
Thursday, miss me.
So you had the porch life.
Ain't no porch life. I had the freaking book in my face life from the time I came home. Well, not just came home, snack, whatever, then do my homework, depending on what grade it was. Could have been all the way till 9 or 10 o'clock. Get ready for school the next day. That was it. So that hanging out in the street crap, like I said, Monday through Thursday was a no-go.
So let's stop right there. Attention, public announcement to all you concerned parents that want to make sure your child is drama-free and not out there engaged in tasteless behavior. Send them to Mecco. They'll have more time to focus on their books. They won't have time to hang out on the porch, the stoop. They don't even have time to go to the store. All they got time to do is their homework, have a snack, and go to bed and get up and do it again the next day. Sounds like
Keanu's a damn scientist.
Shut up.
And show them the fear of God in your child.
Speaking of that, I said I was going to go back to Sean. And then the rest of y'all can, and Gregory, go ahead and get the video, the first video with the British lady ready. Sean, so what's your position in the church?
Gatekeeper.
So while watching the gate, protecting over us, watching over us, making sure the flock is safe, have you ever witnessed any of this female bashing, camaraderie, cliques, or just straight out control factors, or just them being trifling or being vicious, lip service, watching other people what they're wearing, how much praising they're doing, how much worshiping they're doing, how much sleeping they're doing, and let's not sleeping, not just sleeping like snoring. I'm talking about who they sleeping with in the church. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
All right, so this doesn't happen in my church, but other churches that I've all of those things that you've mentioned,
Goes
I've in my years of being on this earth and being in church, I have either witnessed or been privy to information as such. And I mean that's I know you would like for me to go a little further, but that's about as far as
No. We no names, no, just.
Never know names, but definitely, I've come to learn that although church is church, or church should be church, that every organization, every fraternity, every sorority, anything that you're a part of, work, church, club, gym, whatever, you're going to have almost the same mentality within those places because of the people that frequent those places.
Okay. That's a good analysis. Okay, I got it. Okay, Mr.
You know, it's terrible when you got two women fighting in the church, rolling down the aisle, fighting over why she got my perfume on and I was wearing it first, and she went out and bought the same perfume. Now she's mad because she's wearing the same perfume. They get into a fight.
Now that sounds like the club. I don't know about the church.
But no, but
That's why I said what I said.
The church is full of sinners. Coming to try to get their lives together. So you still fighting against yourself. The flesh is still fighting against the spirit.
Okay.
Thank you, Tommy. That's the reason why I said it like that. That although the church should be separate, we have the same caliber of people that frequent all of these places that we go to. And so it's never the place that you're in, it's the people that are in the places that.
Got it. So it's not necessarily the environment, it's the individuals that visit the environment.
Right, because people make the environment.
And it sounds like Brother Robert was trying to audition for the choir. He was hitting some bass over there. You want to share your opinion with us?
I know Sean answered that politically. He didn't want to damage Sister Angie and Sister Pamela. They was in church this week carrying on.
I don't know. You was watching something on TV and then they said cut. It was so let's go to Gregory. You got the first video ready?
Right. That probably explains my hair. What it does not explain is why my face is so white compared to my body, because I don't fucking know why that is. It was neon themed. Yes, I'm 12. Right, so this week's topic. Now, I have worked with some bitches in my time. I used to work at a social media agency, and I have never met so many female twats in my entire life. They were mean, they were unfriendly, they were looking at me up and down, like just massive dicks. I'm nice to everyone. I mean, I don't care what gender they are, I'm friendly to everyone, and it pisses me off that some women just fucking hate other women for no fucking reason. So here are 10 reasons why women hate women. 1. Because we think they are prettier than us, and we do not like that.
Hi!
Oh, hi!
Hi, I'm Emily.
I'm Jess.
Hey.
How's it going? Oh, you're really, really pretty. Aw. Aren't you?
Thanks. How's your day
Oh.
going?
No, see you later. 2? Because we think they're thinner than us.
What?
I'd love to. I love them, but I'm on a diet, obviously, all the fucking time. How do you eat so much and stay so fucking thin?
I don't know.
3. Because we think they are more successful than us.
Oh, hey!
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright, yeah.
What are you doing at the moment?
Still working at the bar, you know, just trying to look at what I want to do with my life, you know, that old thing. What about you? What about you? You still, you know, at that assisting and stuff?
Oh, no. I started this company last year and now I'm CEO.
Oh gosh,
Believe it
really?
or not. I know.
Wow.
Honestly, it's going great. Like, I
Is
am
it?
flying, yeah.
Oh.
But yours sounds fun.
Yeah, great. Oh, nice to see you.
You too. Good luck with everything.
Bitch. Because they're in love and you're not.
Oh, so how's it going with Rob? Is it all good on the, you know, romantic front?
It's so good.
Is
like
it?
I'm so unbelievably happy.
Are you?
Like, you know, when you can just tell he just loves me so much and he can't stop showing me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
How's yours?
How's my love life? Well, I haven't been on a date in probably like 2 years. I did just match with someone on Tinder, but then he sent me a picture of his penis, so I don't think that's going to work really. 5. You know that girl that dresses up just a tad too slutty for a night out? Yeah, that girl. You hate her, don't you?
Hey! Oh, you look nice.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a bit much, but you know, it's Pete's birthday.
Exactly,
so
anything goes, right?
Yeah, so it's okay, it's not...
no, honestly, it's so nice.
I don't know, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks.
Alright, see you later.
Cheers.
Slut.
Sucks. Because they have better hair than you, which, let's face it, right now, is not that difficult to beat.
Oh, I've just got such good hair. It's just so soft and silky and...
7. Because they just have something you really, really want. Can you pass me the remote?
Yep.
Thanks.
No problem.
8. Because you know they're talking about you and that's just really shit. Yeah, she's really fat and ugly and I heard she doesn't even wash her hair for like 2 weeks.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, hey.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I was just talking about Emma. Yeah. She's yeah.
9. Because they're clearly smarter than you.
It's 4, Emily. 2 + 2 is 4.
And 10. And finally, girls hate other girls because they're, in a word, bitches. Just straight up bitches. My god, that piece of hair! Go down, for fuck's sake. So women, just be nice to other women. It doesn't matter if you think they're prettier than you or thinner or have more money. It doesn't fucking matter. Just be nice to everyone because it's nice to be nice, I think. Anyway, let's do some top comments.
Okay,
1.
you said-
You know what's strange? There are nearly no nude fakes of you. What do you mean by nearly?
So let's get right to it. So, you know, even though you guys didn't put that big B word in the list, notice in this video that this lady used it several times. Now,
Actually, number 10 was for me.
Okay, so Josie, you just joining us. That's great. So what we're talking about today is we're talking about rumor has it that all women secretly hate one another. So let's go.
We changed that to dislike.
Okay, thank you for the correction. See, that's why I love my parents. Y'all just keep me on my toes. So all women secretly dislike one another. I don't know how much of a secret it is because you guys are very voiceful about it. So let's go back to that part about where they were talking about the individual and then they walked up. Now, I have to say I've witnessed this firsthand where I've been around females and they're like talking about the girl, and then as soon as she walks up, they're like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" Now, have you guys been guilty of that behavior or have you been the victim of that behavior? Let's start with Josie.
Well, I guess that I'd probably be that girl that walks up and be like discussing me.
So is that how most women feel? Do you think that someone's always talking about them, especially when they're grouped up in a crowd?
I think it's an energy thing. If you walk up on energy thing on both ways, like if you're confident in yourself, you really don't care who's talking about you, because if they're talking about you, that means that you're doing something right. Um, but if you walk up on a crowd and you feel like everyone's talking about you, then it's either the energy that's being thrown your way. I don't think that no one should just walk in and automatically feel like, oh, this is about me. It has to be, like you said, maybe I heard you talking, and then when I came up on the set, you either got quiet, or you disengage from one another, or you quickly change the subject. And that's the only way I would know you change the subject, if I slightly heard your conversation. Other than that, I think that it's what you said, secretly dislike. And it's the word secretly. Like, that's what it's supposed to be, a secret. So you going in assuming someone doesn't like you, that could come off as your insecurities. You know what I mean? So I think that, again, it has to be an energy that would make me come in and assume you're secretly disliking me.
Okay, so it's all about the energy. It's all about the energy. All right, let's go to Patsy. All right, so situation, the girl, she's commenting, she's giving her a lot of praise about her clothing. And then the next thing you know, when she walks away, she says slut. How guilty of that behavior, or have you ever been subjected to that behavior?
Neither one.
Okay, so you've
And
never.
even instead, if it's like, if you got something to say, instead of like someone, if you see someone to be dressing inappropriately for going on a date, and like, who really goes out with on a date one-on-one with like a brassiere top?
Mhm.
No one does that in the real world, like, at least nobody I know. So if you don't feel like that's an appropriate thing to do, it's like, can you put a top over that bra? And if you need help, I'll come and help you pick out something that doesn't, that's a little more
Appropriate.
yeah.
All right, let's stay right there, ladies. Let's get some support on this issue. Kiana, y'all going out to the club? One of your peers got on something that is more revealing than everybody else in the crew. Do you talk about them, or do you talk to them?
You're a grown ass woman. I don't care what you got on. You want to go outside like that? That's you. We're good. I don't care.
So what about the saying, with birds of a feather flock together?
Well, we ain't the same flock, because I'm married, and so I'm not going. Well, I've been going show more cleavage or whatever, but no, I don't. I don't care. That's not my business. Like, I might say, are you sure you want to go out with that? That's a little short. That's a little tight. I mean, if you don't look good, I will tell you. But if you look good, I don't care. Why is that my business?
Now is that being mean? If you're telling them you don't look good in that, I mean, is
no, because I feel like if you're a good friend, then you tell your people that they don't look good. Like, that doesn't look good on you.
Yeah, some people will let you go out looking like
oh
that.
yes,
So
looking
they
a
get
hot
the
mess, and
attention.
then you look at pictures and you're like, yo, you didn't tell me I look like a mess.
Well, could
Right,
that
but that's
be?
what I mean to say. If, like, really, like, if you were some kind of friend of that person, you'd say at least a little something. Be like, maybe you throw on something to cover yourself a little bit. Not to say, like, not to go out looking sexy, but just something a little more contour the way the scene is, to protect your own self.
Well, sexy is a state of mind. It's a matter of
Yeah.
opinion. So if you feel like you're attractive and you look good in this, and and it's eye catching and you feel like it's tasteful, then some situation that's all that matters is your opinion. Not open to others' opinion, and not
I
to
think some women they use clothes, shoes, pocketbooks, jewelry to define them. That's why that too becomes the issue because people trying to define themselves with certain materialistic things. Take all that off. If you just be yourself, then you'll be accepted by everybody. But those who don't accept you, then hey, that's their individual problem. Long as you know what type of person you are, then hey, who cares about what anybody thinks about
okay.
you?
All
Because
right.
materialistic things don't make a person.
Now let's
It's
just
the
stay right
person.
there. Let's stay right there. Tanya, another
Yeah.
scenario. Up in the club, uh, you notice this girl got this same dress on that you was going to buy in the store, so you already know how much it costs. And are you mad at her because she got it on before you got a chance to wear it? Or let's stretch it a little further. She's wearing the same outfit that you had on the week before. Are you bothered by that?
Why would I be bothered by it? Because I look good in it. And it might not wear, she might, look, clothes, you wear, if you let the clothes wear you, then it ain't gonna look good on you anyway. If you wear the clothes, like with your aura, your style, how you carry yourself, how you walk, how you wear, how you look, that's what make the clothes.
Now, do ladies answer this question? Do you get mad at your friend that's getting all the attention because it's not necessarily she look better than you because it's the way she dressed and the dudes are flocking to her. Now, are you mad at her?
That's what she put on to draw attention to herself. That's what they do. Put on
Uh,
clothes to draw attention.
all
The
right,
tighter it is, the more it's gonna show, the more attention you get.
all right. Let's get the ladies' perspective. Maria, so you
No, I'm not mad at all because all attention is not good attention.
ooh,
So
like that. Say that one
I'm
more
not
time.
mad.
Say that one more time.
All attention is not good attention. So if that's what you put that on for, because you're looking for attention, again, that goes back to your insecurities and you not feeling comfortable about yourself. Because if a
Exactly.
guy really like you, you could go outside with your headscarf on. He'll still talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you ain't going to the club with no scarf on your
Well,
head,
not
but
the club, that's a totally different thing. But what I'm saying is that's just my example. If a guy really likes you and he's into you, it's not about what you got on. It's not even about your body or whether if he really likes you.
Okay.
All
Another
I say to that is, let me just add to that. If a woman go out looking slutty and sleazy, dressing like that, all you did is, for me, was tear down your self worth. I know you ain't worth shit now. I can get you for easy or expect to.
but you think that doesn't mean
But I'm
necessarily that
saying I
it's
said
true.
all respect too, because it don't mean that you will. But a woman, so what? Every man look at you. They're looking at you with a daggone sex eye now. Oh my God, look at her. Such and such. She showed everything.
But
There's nothing to our imagination.
that's not my concern. That's your
But there's
problem, not
nothing,
mine.
Tiana, listen to this. There's nothing to the man's imagination anymore. We're
Guess
not
what? I
wondering
don't
what
care
you
about
could
your imagination.
unravel
Your
later.
imagination doesn't put money in my
Well,
pockets, doesn't
I'm
make the
trying to
sun
tell you.
rise or the moon set. So
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't
that's
matter to
that's
me.
that's the way you feel.
If I was dressed like a complete whore, that's my business. I don't care what you
And every
think.
man do not like looking at a whore.
And you don't have to look. Poke out your eyes with a
You
fork
don't even have to
and keep it
talk.
moving. Yes, we
I'm
don't even
trying to
have to
tell you,
talk.
that's
Keep it
not
moving.
attractive
Don't buy
to
me
be
a
dressing
drink.
like a slut.
Don't buy me a drink. Keep your smart comments to yourself and keep it moving.
He's still gonna look at you even if you look like a whore. He might
I
not
just told
want
you,
you
and
to
they're
take
looking
you
at you
out
with a
for
sex
but
eye,
he's
judging
still
you.
gonna look at you.
Ain't no man want to take that home in their right mind.
They'll look at you, just like Maria said, they'll look at you like a sex object, whether you got a scarf on, a complete burqa on your body, or you're naked. It doesn't matter.
Your inner beauty is gonna show
Damn right. You don't have to
if
be
you
all.
show Well,
let
if you
me
show confidence, it's gonna show.
let me
You don't need
interject.
all that extra.
Let me interject. Let me interject. I can't say I totally agree with my brothers because I can't see good. But if they tell me, "Woo, you see what she got on," I'll be squinting to see what you got on. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna judge you because you got that on, but I'm gonna look.
Now
And I
put
think
your lady on your
It's
arm
gonna it's,
and have
it's
her
gonna
show.
light up your life,
Put your
Big,
lady
when
on
you
your
see it.
arm.
It's
listen,
gonna
I
light
think
your
Put
the
her
life
any
up.
cleavage.
I think the
Have her
any
show her
guy
buttocks.
I
Have
think
her
that any
reveal
guy being
pieces in it.
honest, I think that any guy being honest, see a girl that's dressed like that, they are going to look. They might get smacked if
But
they
would you
dress
want
that
your
significant
lady to
other.
be looked at as a sex object on your arm? Hell no, you wouldn't. You'd be lying
My,
if you said you would.
let me say something to you. All women can be eye candy. They could be dressed classy, and they still gonna be eye
That's
candy.
okay. That's
Some
okay.
men
Depending on
do want
who's
their
looking
women
at
to look
them.
sexy on their arm like that because they feel like you looking at something that you can't not have.
Oh,
Let's
that's
stay
the
right
lack
there.
of his insecurity. He
Let's
needs
stay.
another man to stamp that he got something good. He
Let's
can't recognize that.
let's stay right there. Let's keep it into context. So we go back to the women. Now, if the dude that you like ends up buying another girl a drink that is, wearing the scantily clad clothing, do you automatically y'all start getting angry with her? Y'all want to fight now because he bought her a drink? Maria, you first.
Do you have any idea when you'll be able to see your family again?
If the woman that is dress revealing, she got her buttocks hanging out, she got her breasts on display, she's showing a lot of leg and stuff, and the guy that you was just dancing with or that you like that was checking you out last week, he's now blowing in her ear, rubbing up on her, wants to buy her a drink. Does she automatically become the enemy and you got to fight?
No, because my attention now is on him. It will be for me. He'd mess with anybody. There you go.
Wow. How does it really change quickly?
Okay, same question. Josie?
Well, that's my little sister, so yeah.
Come on, all
It is what
ladies
it is.
is gonna prove what I said
All
to
right,
be true.
Patsy?
I feel like, it ain't nothing but anything. Get him to give me a drink too,
Okay, so say that again. So if it's your friend he's buying the drink, even though she's dressed revealingly, you gonna tell him to get a drink for you too?
Oh, see, you didn't say our friend. You said a girl. Because if it was my friend wouldn't even give him the time of the day, knowing that he was just whispering in my ear last week.
Oh, see, so you're listening. Okay, Tanya?
What?
Same question.
What, friend or girl?
Pick one.
Well, if it was just another girl, then I'm looking at him like you just want ass. You don't want real. But if it was my friend wouldn't give him the time of day because he was just with me.
Okay. Keith, Duchess, back and clean up. How you feel about that?
I mean, if it's my friend and I don't care about him, he got to buy the whole table a drink. Keep it moving. We wasn't checking for you anyway. You're for the streets. You want them? Go ahead. So if it's some chick I don't know, I don't care. Why? If I'm going to a club, I'm not looking for a man, so I don't really care. So I think this depends on your mindset when you're going to a club.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got sister up and some okay. We gonna leave the club now. Now we gonna take it to the streets, right? Let's talk about when y'all driving in the cars and a group of ladies ride by and they're all laughing and having a good time, do you automatically think they're having a good time at your expense? Now, Maria, since you're laughing, go ahead. You first.
Why would you think that? You got to be a crazy, insecure person if you feel that way.
Well, that's one of the seeds that y'all.
Right.
That's one of the seeds y'all left off when making that list, because women they dislike one another because they're just crazy. But go ahead. You was finished. You said they just have.
Yeah, that's just how I feel. I wouldn't think that, or whatever. I would think that you crazy. And if I'm riding by and I'm laughing in my car, and the girl next to me pulls up and she think I'm laughing at her, that's your problem. That's not mine. That's something for you to figure out.
Okay, Patsy, same question.
I got the same answer. Like, man, you got issues. If you say, me and my friends or whoever is riding by in the car and they're laughing and joking, that don't mean that it's about you. You making it about you.
Okay, Josie, same question.
I gotta say that this is real life experience, so I kind of like chuckled when you said that. I think that sometimes me and my people, we could be like clap, 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 and all of a sudden everyone gets all intense. You know, they start to feel like you're laughing at them, but really we could have been laughing at ourselves. So yeah, you got to be crazy to just walk by just thinking that, or ride by thinking that it's about you.
All right, Kiana, you sitting in your car. You bumping your old school gangster rap. You at a red light, and you having a good time with your friends, and they pull up on you and they just start shouting obscenities at you because y'all having a good time. Do you get mad? What do you do?
Me personally, who the fuck are you talking to? Why the fuck you think you roll up to me and start talking shit? Are you crazy? Do you know who I am? I don't even freaking know you. Keep it pushing, or we can pull over. So one of the two. That's me.
Okay, so there we go. So now we're fighting in the streets.
Could we?
How old
over
are
something
everybody?
stupid. You don't know me to talk to me that way. I don't allow people to talk to me that way. If I'm laughing with my friends, again, as everyone said, you must be crazy to think I'm thinking about you.
Okay,
girl, please get a life.
All right.
Get several lives.
Let's bring the men back into it. You ladies, you're at work. You walk up and they're having a conversation at the water cooler as you walk by, and they start laughing. Do you automatically assume they're laughing at you? Sean, you're at the water cooler with them when they're talking. How do you feel about this if it turns into an argument?
If indicted, he will have to appear in court.
Wait. Say that last part again.
So the ladies,
and
you are engaging in a conversation at the water cooler.
Okay.
Another lady walks by, and the ladies that you're talking to starts laughing, and it turns into an argument. What are you thinking?
First, I'm gonna see if, because it's in my presence, I'm gonna try to diffuse it. But yeah, that's definitely some insecurity going on with the person that just walked up, or there's some kind of history between those two.
Good.
I have to gauge what's going on there.
Good assessment.
That's just how I would approach that situation if I was in it.
Okay, Gregory, same scenario. Water cooler discussion. Somebody walks by, another female walks by, and the females that you are conversating with starts chuckling or laughing out loud. How do you feel? What do you say? What do you do?
I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna think the person's crazy.
Which one?
The person that's assuming that she's chuckling at her.
I guess also
Okay, easy answer. Timmy, same question.
Those are good
Timmy, you
questions.
still with us?
He's quiet, so I don't think so.
All right, we'll come back to you. Robert, same question. You're engaging in the water cooler discussion. It happens to be with a group of females. A female outside of the congregation walks by, and they start laughing, and she gets upset, and it turns into an argument. What do you say? What do you do? How do you feel about the situation?
Well, do I know those females, or I'm just talking to them just to talk to them? Because if I don't know them and we just happen to be having a just passing time conversation, then me, because I gotta hold my head up high, I got business in my name, I'm not gonna entertain none of that. I'm just gonna walk off to the side, easy, quiet, and let them engage in their embarrassing each other. Because if they don't know how to act like women in the street and they want to act like animals, I'm gonna let them attend to the entertainment, and I'm off that.
And just so you know, I said it's in the workplace.
I just told you, I don't care if it's in the workplace, outside, anywhere. I'm not getting involved. Because when it comes to, oh, he was over there, he tried to hold this person so she won't smack her, someone spit on him. Now I'm calling her stupid BI and all of that. It's like, what do you own? What do you sell? What do you do for a living? Where you live? When the police get there, I'm not having no part of that.
Okay, here we go. Let's get the ladies' perspective. Kiana, same scenario. Sitting at the water cooler. Now, let's switch it up. You are the woman walking by, and they're having a water cooler discussion, and then as you walk past, they start to laugh. How do you feel?
I don't care. I'm at work. I came here to make my money, and that's it. Excuse me while I get my water, and I'm going back to my desk. Like, we're not in high school. We're not 10. We're adults, and I don't care.
Understand it.
Okay. Patsy?
I feel the same way. It's like if they crack a joke and start laughing as I'm approaching, I'd be like, "What's so funny?" They'd be like, "Oh yeah, da da da." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And if it's not in that interest, then I just do what I gotta do, and like, "Oh, I gotta get back. Talk to y'all later."
All right.
Let them stand there and have their conversation.
Tanya, same question.
I'm there for my money.
Y'all are some mature women. Josie?
Are they talking about a raise? Are they talking about how we're getting ready to get promotions? I mean, I just want to know what the conversation about. But if it's nothing to do with that, then it's like, okay, carry on.
All right. Maria?
Well, they ain't talking to me. Why would I even care? But it's like Sean said, if there's history and they sitting up gossiping about you, I'm laughing too.
Yeah.
Everyone have a nice day.
Oh, yeah.
Because that happens in the workplace. That's where the jealousy kicks in, is see if you're doing your work.
Shit. That's when that secretly disliking someone kicks in.
You gotta hit them with a have a nice day, huh? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but my have a nice day really never means that when I say that.
I'm pretty sure they know that.
It's like choke on the water from the cooler.
Yeah.
I'm not, see, I don't even entertain that. You won't even get a have a nice day. Excuse me, I need to get water. Thank you. And turn around. Like, we're not even in the same caliber to have a conversation. So you're insignificant to me.
Yeah, there's gonna be some mutterings of the B word. I can guarantee.
And that's pretty much why the conversation's going on now, because there's never a conversation between the party because you're not on the same level. So, they're conversating about you for something. Here she comes again, thinking she's all of that with her water bottle.
I do. You can get one too from Walmart for $12.99.
Specialty cattle.
So I want to be clear about this. Women are out there mad at one another because they're drinking out of the company issued plastic cups, and you got a water bottle.
Mm-hmm. No, because she fills her water bottle up every Monday to the top. That's
Okay.
awful.
Great.
That's just how that's just I'm just being funny, but that's just the example of how women can be petty.
No.
Yeah, or that you know their job better than they know their job.
And
Right.
that's the other thing. So okay, let's talk about that. We're keeping in the job place. You get a.
Can I say something again?
Go ahead.
If it's not my job, I don't care. I can know your job better than you, but if I'm not getting paid for it, I don't give a damn. You
I
do your
agree.
job and I do
agree.
my job. So
I never give up
like
my
we
skills
wouldn't
for free.
yes, we wouldn't be I don't entertain bull crap. I don't have time for it. So if it's not making me money, increasing my money, I don't care about it.
Yeah. Cause you know what
Because, like you
another
said,
word
you
is?
can't make sense out of nonsense.
Yep. And you got women that are out there being a petty penny.
So
No,
what
very
happens?
petty.
So what
Just
happens?
miserable.
And those are
That
the
has
women who
to
Yeah.
be
have
a
no life.
miserable life.
Their
Exactly.
Exactly.
work is their life. Being friends with everybody at work or having something to say is their life. They're miserable.
Right.
Okay. So let's talk about the woman that comes to work every day, dressed to death. She looks good. She smells good. She knows she the cat's meow. All the guys want to buy her lunch, and she's getting raises and she's getting promotions. Is it just because that she's good at her job, or
She's good at something
do the
else.
rest of
She's good at her
the rest
job,
of the group
maybe.
Dude,
Maybe.
wait, we're gonna get the male perspective first, then we're gonna get the woman's perspective. So all the guys like her, they all want to buy her lunch. The boss is fond of her. He asks her to stay late. Like I said, she's getting promotions, she's getting raises. She might even have a company car. Do you think that the other women in the workplace they like, oh yeah, she's a great asset to the company, or do they think otherwise? I'm going with the guys first. Timmy, you first.
Well, sometimes it could mean that the boss been spending money on her and she's wearing these nice clothes because she's been doing favors for the boss, and she's getting these raises because of the boss. Yeah, I can see where the other women in the office upset about her getting extra hours. Not only extra hours, she's spending extra
She's
hours
getting extra hours
privately.
tonight.
Yeah, and she's getting paid for her service for sure.
Why it gotta be that?
Wait a minute, Tanya. Wait.
Why?
I'm gonna let you.
Now hold on. Now
Yeah, you
that's
gotta explain yourself.
that's just one scenario that we were just talking about. I was just carrying on with Dave was saying, and me and Gregory was agreeing on her not her job doing just her job, because you got some women that figure they'll put on this dress and have her shirt halfway open, just in, like they said, go in there, head did all that, just to get a position, a higher position, and knowing that probably let's just say her friend had been trying to get this job for the longest, and she came in with this dress on, and he just up and gave her the job. Now there's a problem right there, because she already knew that her friend wanted the job, but she wasn't going to go that extra mile to get that job like she did. She went the extra mile, which was put on a dress that's going to make him turn his head and look at her as a sex symbol. He said, "Oh yeah, you great for the job." That's what some women think that they can do. to get ahead in the corporate world too.
Okay. That's your perspective. Let's get another guy. Gregory.
I just was saying what everybody at the job's thinking at this point. You're staying extra hours, wearing sexy red dresses. They call them a FM dress, right?
Mm.
And then you staying with the boss. He's fond of you, and he's probably rubbing your shoulder here and there. Hey, could you stay a couple of extra hours? Come on, we all know what that looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all
You say he's just a friend.
Robert. Brimage. You have to turn
mute. He's on mute. He ain't even at the phone.
All right.
He went to go get something to drink to wash down his hands.
Sean, you want to put this back in perspective? Do you remember the scenario?
Yeah, run that to me again, please.
So basically, she comes to work, she looks good, she smells good, she's good at her job and stuff, she's getting promotions, she's getting raises, she might even have access to the company car. She comes early and she stays late. Do you
that doesn't sound like no damn good job doing that sounds like
about that as a male and
it sound like a good job for her.
And everybody in the job is.
Hey Sherry, read my missed call.
No, Robbie, we can hear you.
I told you went to the
Go ahead, Sean.
All right, so based off of everything that you said, I'm just gonna keep it in perspective for me. If it's a coworker and I am aware of her and she came in with this everything that you said, because everything that you said sounded positive.
Yep.
That's exactly how I would look at that, unless I know for sure that there's something else that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't dig too deep into that, not unless I'm a part of it.
Okay. Now let's see how the perspective changes. I asked the men first. Gregory and Timmy gave their perspective. Sean gave their perspective. Robert, are you ready to share?
Don mute again.
Okay, we're going to the ladies then. Patsy, same scenario. Look good, smell good. Good at her job. She's getting raises. She's getting promotions. Comes early. She stays late. Got access to the company car. As a fellow female employee, how you feel about her?
Every time you say that, boy, just make me say, "Yep, she's a gold digger."
Jimmy.
Go ahead, Patsy.
I be questioning the scenario, like I'm questioning in my head what the scenario is, but I still don't know the whole truth, So that could be plausible that she's sleeping with him, but she just probably coming in early and going home late just to be like making sure everything's in order, for the next day.
She must be an investor or something.
Okay.
Hey Sherry, read my missed call.
Robbie,
get off the phone. Mute your phone.
Here he comes again. I mean, really. He's not.
Yes.
It's a stereo.
I'm gonna have to say that I've had several jobs where I came in early and I stayed late to make sure that I was up on everything, especially before I went on vacation. I've only had one job where I had access to the car, to the company vehicle. And I was personally requested for jobs because of my work ethics and how I treated the customers. So I'm not going to say that I was sleeping with the boss. It ain't got nothing to do. That's such a misogynistic kind of response that it has to be, she got to be looked at as a secondable. Why can't it be about her brains and about what her intelligence and how she's a hard worker?
Okay. If that's the case, she wouldn't have to come in wearing the dresses that she wear,
No, wait a
or
minute.
having her son
Well,
have
think
some.
about the occasions when the boss asks you to stay late. Most of the
Who
time,
said
Wait a
anything
minute.
about wearing a dress?
Wait a minute,
he's
guys.
trying to get
Y'all
in them
had y'all's
pants.
Looking
chance.
good, smelling good.
Yep. Just stated. You guys had your chance. Just wait. Tanya, you finished?
Yeah, no, you said looking good, smelling good.
That's right. And good at
And
her
when
job.
I go to work, I look good and I smell good. But that doesn't mean that I'm trying to get the boss's attention, because I know what I bring to the table work-wise and ethical-wise is going to get me where I need to go.
And if other people feel that way about you,
that's their problem.
Okay. Maria, same thing. Gregory, get ready for the next video. Maria. All right, we'll come back. Josie, you still with
Sorry,
us?
my phone was mute.
All right, go ahead, Maria.
Yeah, I wouldn't be, making this lady out to be sleeping with the boss just because she got a raise. Like, maybe she's well at what she do. Let's go there first before we start talking about sleeping with the boss. And a lot of ladies like to go to work looking nice and smelling good and wearing a nice outfit every day of the week. Those raises that she's getting is the reason why she's able to wear those type of clothing.
Okay. So
And
all right.
the late night stay.
No, wait till
sometimes your job require for you to stay late night. Maybe you in a position where you got all of these raises, so it is up to you to stay late at night, not the other people who's not getting paid the money.
Okay.
You can work from home. You can work from home.
Especially if your salary, you working more than freaking 40 hours a week.
Right, and
you
you're
are
not
in a
getting
work,
paid for that. You
Wait,
just
when
got
you are a working woman out there in the workforce, you have to dress the part, play the part. So
You've got mail.
it falls into everything that everyone just said. So when you go to work, you got, well, I ain't gonna say I would feel that everyone would want to look good and would want to smell good. And with that, if you have a responsibility or obligation to your position in your job that requires you to stay late, then you're going to do that looking good and smelling good. You know what I mean? If people's perception is that you're doing this so you can get that raise or drive the company's car or anything like that, then maybe they need to take a page out your book and do it too. So maybe they can be on that same level as you. That's where all of that secret hate or secret because we're too busy envying her or studying her instead of trying to get to know her and how you can do those things too.
That's why they have HR, because even you saying that or thinking that, that's a form of sexual harassment yourself.
To a woman perceiving that about another woman?
Yeah, you slandering her name.
Okay.
So you can be in
And then I want
HR real fast.
I want to piggyback on what I was saying. How do you guys know that, what Maria said, oh, that's why she's able to look like that, because she's getting those raises and doing those things, because she's busting her behind at the job. Or let's flip the scenario and put it into you guys' imagination.
Wait.
If I'm sleeping with this gentleman to get all of that, you're not even going to see me on the job site. Matter of fact, I'm going to get my checks and I'm never going to be there. Because that's how good the sleeping with him is going to be.
I mean, I was saying from everybody's, but you guys see this in movies. The boss, he asks the secretary to stay. She's dressed as secretary. She knows that the boss is hitting on her.
But you guys keeping it in.
Y'all know this really happens. I don't know why y'all are saying this is misogyny.
Yes,
This really happens.
that really
They
happened,
make
but we're
movies out of
saying
this.
It's only
that really
happened in the
happened, but
movie.
the scenario was what you think that's what's going on.
And because I'm trying to show you something. Go ahead, Kiana. You're the last female. Go ahead. And Gregory, get the next video ready.
Again, I'm so unbothered by what somebody else is doing. That has nothing to do with me. So if she is a good worker and is benefiting her, that's her business. If she's not a good worker and she's laying on her back, That's her business. That has nothing to do with me.
More power to it, right?
Absolutely.
Now, okay, Robbie, I'm gonna give you a chance again. Are you back with us?
I mean, I don't know if I'm back or my avatar's back.
You know what?
You there. I see you loud and clear.
Do you see my avatar?
I see you.
You're not gonna hijack the
Yes, your
show to talk
avatar
about
is
shit.
there, avatar.
All right, let's go. The question is, if the woman smells good, looks good, is good at her job, and she's getting raises and promotions, she's coming early, she's staying late, and she has access to the company car. How do you feel about that as a male colleague?
If no, ain't such thing as a male colleague. If she looks good, smells good, stays late, and have
I mean,
access to the car, I'm the boss, and I have no problem with it. She can get all she needs.
All right. So anyway, so I want y'all to see this
Can I ask
scenario.
a question? How
Go
do we
ahead,
know that
John.
she's getting raises? Unless she's coming in here talking about how much she makes,
There you
we
go.
don't know this.
There
All
you
of that is
We was just going off the
hearsay.
scenario he said. If she got access to all this extra stuff, there's gotta be some extracurricular.
See, because you know why? I just showed y'all something. In each situation, you're not going to be bothered by it because, like you said, you're there to do a job, or the craziness that sets in, that dislike factor of other females coveting something that they're having, that they currently have, or disliking them because they're in a position that you feel like you should be in. That makes you think she's doing something wrong. That was my
For a
point.
man, how could you look at what she's doing? She's a
Well,
lady. You
well,
can't
this
wear her
happened.
high heels. You
You
can't put
may
that perfume
You could be
on.
jealous of a
you
woman
may
in a
you may
higher position.
you
Listen,
probably
I can't even see myself when
you
I
probably
work.
missed it. You probably missed it. But
No. I
two of the
came into
people.
something. And I was supposed to do this job, but the boss told me because I look like she said she's been working in this for 10 years, but I look like I know the work better than some and her. She moved me up real quick, gave me all this responsibility and shit. Was someone else jealous? Was the other women jealous? They shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have been. You shouldn't be jealous of
Let me
someone
flip
else's
this
So
work
with that
you,
performance.
because
scenario. The
you
women
haven't
could have
been
thought
there
that you
long
was
enough,
sleep.
you shouldn't have got
You
that
as a guy
position.
and her being a female, they could have thought you was sleeping with the boss.
With the boss. And I would no. Do not be jealous of my work performance. Work aside me and elevate yourself.
But
You
again,
definitely see the vice
But
versa.
but in your case, the boss did like you. That's why she gave you that position.
No, she just came from 10 years working in a prison for
all right,
women.
you guys are taking it in a different direction. Gregory, let's see the next video. Let's see.
All right, we're ready to learn. What are the main reasons women betray each other? Why?
Self-hatred.
Self-hatred.
Self-hatred. I see in you what I refuse to see in me. And as long as I can point it out to you, I don't have to look at me. So as a result of self-hatred, we don't honor our relationships. The other thing is because we seek external validation, we're programmed, everybody is. And when you don't treat me the way I think you should treat me, I'm gonna make it about you and I'm coming after you. But because we seek external validation and we want other people to make us feel good and look good and feel better, and when we don't get it, then we get mean.
Yes.
The other thing is we just don't honor who we are.
This is the absolute key thing that Iyanla said about self-hatred. This is the truth. This is how you know the difference between a really successful woman and one who's just trying to be a wannabe. Because truly successful, powerful people want other people to be empowered. From the very beginning of this network, Iyanla's been my
That's
biggest
why
supporter,
her
and she said,
fucking
I'm going to
husband
help you
left her.
push this baby out. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help lift you up. Truly successful people want to lift you up because they want you to feel the light that they feel. That is the difference
And
between
also
those who want to be. That's how you always know.
Okay. There's a principle of success that says the way to achieve your own success is to be willing to help somebody else get it first.
Yeah.
I learned that. So
Yeah.
I want you to get it. And I want to support you and bless you and give that to the universe, because if I do, I know it's going to come back to me.
Because what Whoopi Goldberg said is Sealy in The Color Purple is true, because everything I even try to do to you is already done to me.
Bonnie, mama, Bonnie. I saw that the other day, weeping like a fool. I know I've seen The Color Purple.
And you've seen it 29 times, right?
No, at least 100.
Okay, so everything you try to do to somebody else is already done to you, whether that's a good thing lifting them up or whether it's trying to tear them down.
That's right.
We also mimic what we've seen.
Yes, and we've seen other women do it. Your older sister, your mother, your auntie, your grandma. We've seen them do it, women who didn't know their true value, didn't honor themselves. And finally, we mimic it because we hold unrealistic expectations of you. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna give me? What you got? Where you going? We have unrealistic demands and expectation of one
But the main one, I think it starts with what you said in the beginning. It starts with our own self-loathing, our own self-hatred. Because when you get there, if you're just working, doing your own life work,
that's right,
which is what Iyanla Fix My Life is all about. If you're doing your own life work,
you don't have time.
You don't have time to worry about the rest of the world and all the other people.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Love Angles Car Series. Today I want to talk on envy. When you hear the word envy, what readily comes to your mind? I'm going to be talking about why women envy women when I come back.
Okay.
Welcome back. According to the dictionary meaning, this is the first time I want to read the dictionary. Envy is an emotion which occurs when a person lacks another's superior quality, achievement, or possession and either desires it or wishes that the other person lacks it. Why women envy women? I'm going to tell you why they will envy you if you are a woman. Why a woman will envy you if you are a woman. For women that envy. Not every woman envies, not every female envies, but they are people who are so full of envy that they will find any little thing to envy about. Once you have something that they don't have, they just hate you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's more about them than it's about you. But I want to tell you this so that you can relax your mind even when the envy comes, because it's only natural. First, if you are beautiful, they will envy you. There's nothing you can do about it. Or you've seen someone walk into a place and everybody's just whispering like, you don't come. Wait till they find. The person has done nothing to anybody there, but then they feel like, oh, she's really beautiful. And she will come now and all these other people will be looking. She'll come and take the attention from us. Haven't you ever seen something like that? It happens and there's nothing you can do about it. So if you're beautiful, get ready. Women will envy you. If you're a beautiful woman, other women will envy you. If you are intelligent, they will envy you. Not because they are not intelligent, but probably because they don't come across. Some people are intelligent, but then they don't show it. They don't come across like intelligent people. And then you're intelligent and you are showing off that you're intelligent. Women will envy you. Not only had they, before they talk, you don't raise hands. So naturally they will envy you. And maybe you're just living your life and just being yourself. But the fact that you're intelligent, and you're showing it, women will envy you. When you work hard as a woman, other women will envy you. Lazy women will envy you. They have all the time to gossip. They have all the time to envy, but you don't. And they see you like, what is she feeling like? Is she the only one here? And they envy you. It's only natural. So relax your mind. It comes with the territory. Aha! When you've got confidence, if you're a confident woman, other women will envy you. Women who are not so confident will envy you. Even women who are confident and feel you and see you as a competition will envy you. They don't understand why you are showing yourself so much. She's confident. They will envy you. It's only natural because that's how they are wired. Envy is a terrible thing that, if not handled, the scripture compared it to a sin of witchcraft. So just watch it. If you are on the path where you envy people so easily, watch it. You're heading towards witchcraft. If you are a dresser, you know how to dress, you know how to combine colors, you know how to look good, you know how to take care of yourself, other women will envy you, especially women who do not know how to take care of themselves, or women who only want to be admired and they don't want any other person in that space will envy you. Only natural, they will envy you. That's what they do. Envy. So they will envy you. You're dressing well, you're dressing better than they are dressing, or you're competing, or they see you like you're not competing, but they see you like you're competing. You're wearing good clothes now, so you can afford to buy designers. Envy sets in for no reason. If you've got affluence, you have the cash, you have the cash to spend, you're good, you're in a good place, you are in a good place, people will envy you. Women will, you're a woman and you're in a good place, women will envy you. You're a woman, you have a good relationship, women will envy you. You're a woman, you are okay, you're comfortable, they see that you're comfortable, not the one that you pretend to be comfortable and you're not comfortable. You are really comfortable and they can see that you're comfortable, you can do without them, you can stand on your own 2 feet, they will envy you. Remember, that is what I said. That is their job, to envy you, and they will envy you. Finally, if you have a great body, every woman wants to look great. Every woman wants to feel great. Unfortunately, not every woman feels great and not every woman looks great. Some people see you and see that you feel great from the inside and they envy you. Or you have women are always comparing themselves like, I'm now fat, I'm now fat, I'm now fat. I wasn't this fat before, I'm now fat. I'm now slim. I'm now this, I'm now that. They are always comparing. And so when they see that you are good looking and you take care of your body, they will envy you. They don't know all the work that you put into taking care of your body, and they just sit down and wish it's them and not you. It's not going to happen. So get prepared, because they will envy you. You can't really stop someone from envying you. Envy comes from them, comes from within. So if somebody is envying you, it has to do with the person's insecurities and not yours. It's not your business. You don't have to bother yourself about it, because you're going to have people who will envy you for doing great and being yourself and living your life. So my advice for you today is to go on living your life. Be yourself, but remember to be humble and to love them. Do not, when somebody gives you hate, the best thing you can do for yourself, because of yourself, is to give the person love. So even when you see that envy is coming all around, flying all around you, so many people are envious of you, ignore them, live your life. If you can love them, you can show love to them.
So all these videos that we watched, even the list in the beginning of the show that we read off, where we basically went down the alphabet, all those things describe and define the contributing factors to the reason why women secretly dislike one another. But here's something that we are missing, the bigger picture. It was something that was highly publicized and glorified, and people praised the woman nation for this. There was a women's movement that was in place. But I said this to some people that I spoke to regarding this topic. It seems to me that women's movement has come to an abrupt halt. So
it sure did, right?
So I feel like that it's nurturing time. We need to rebuild so that the ladies can go back to doing what they were doing, and that is supporting our sisters. Maria, where can they purchase a Support Our Sister shirt at?
They can find it at emporiumplus.org online, where you can get the latest Support Our Sister t-shirt. Also, there's AOP Lady First, that's also for the ladies. And All Hail the Queen is also for the ladies.
All right. So there you have it. But there's another shirt that you guys can get there that supports the ladies. So I think that you guys have to become unshakable about a few things, about your faith, about how you feel about yourself before you can feel good about anybody else. And then you'll become unbreakable. That's a shirt that you guys need to listen. Okay, so Mr. Brimage, again, you are auditioning for the town choir. So
Took
go
your
ahead and
avatar
sing your
off.
song.
Yep, you're on live.
It's all right. They can see the sky on the side of my face. I'm going to tell you right now, you can find that shirt at emporiumplus.org, where you will find the latest fashions for Envy Forever, Still a Man, S.A.M. Support our sisters, Adaptive Parish Ladies First, and Adaptive Parish. But I would like to take the time to remind all the women, this is the month of women. I have a WDW interview series going on that is targeting and just pleasing to the ear for the women. So it's all about ladies' rights. It matters. Tune into those episodes on the Still a Man platform. You can find that on YouTube.
So again, ladies, I would also say this to you guys too. If you haven't purchased any of the items, I would say even guys, go in there and purchase one of those support our sister products. We have a whole bunch of them, and I think that we should go ahead and start support. This is Women's Month, so you guys go in there and purchase something, if not for yourself, for someone else. You guys need uplifting, and guys, we need to assist in uplifting. But first, like I said, you ladies have to get back to loving yourself before you can love anybody else. There is no reason why you should be envious of any other woman. No reason why you should be entertaining anything that anyone has to say that is striving to be what you are biologically already are. You are the original woman. You need to act as if, and you need not to be bothered by any lip service coming from anybody other than a woman. So if a man is trying to tear you down, then you shouldn't be entertaining that conversation. If one of your brethren is trying to tear you down, your sister, and I should say, then you should not even entertain those conversations. The only conversations you should be interested in is uplifting conversations. Also, there's another t-shirt in that store that says, they hate me because they ain't me. And that's why most women hate one another, because they feel like someone else hates them because they ain't them. And that's what it comes down to. But again, you guys have to get back to supporting one another. And when all else fails, Maria, you have another shirt in there called Push. What does that stand for?
Pray until something happens.
Oh, okay, ladies, this has been a Still the Man show.
Wait,
okay.
Can I just add to that before before we log out? We need to remember that God has given all of us. We're talking about the women, so God has given you unique gifts that just you that no one else can do, only you. So there's room for all of us.
Exactly.
All right. So
before you end, Dave, the women.
That's good, Tanya.
However you carry yourself, remember you are a reflection of what your children are seeing and learning. Great. Could you read my avatar?
Self-love.
Your avatar's not up no more.
Oh, shoot. All right, then. We can end it.
Just tell them what it
Self-love. Self-love. That's
tell
what it's
them what
about.
it says.
You see it, Gregory?
Self-love. Love
I
yourself.
don't see it.
All right.
It's gone.
As you educate,
Thank you,
this
Maria.
is your self.
You
This
might
is your
see
thing,
it.
right?
There it goes. As you educate the women, you educate.
Oh, that was the shirt.
As you educate the women, you educate the children as well. So remember what you're doing out there and how you are carrying yourself or presenting yourself for the world to perceive.
Tanya.
Yes.
So this is it. You're gonna take us home. You wouldn't sing for us earlier, but I know you also have another talent. You mind blessing us with a prayer?
Oh, sure. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this time of fellowship. Thank you for everyone's comments and their thoughts. We pray that it's nourishment for everyone's mind, body, and soul. And those that are listening, may it be encouraging and may it help them to do some self-reflecting and love each other. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.